Well, hello, we're going to be planting shallots today. These are my shallots. We're going to be planting shallots in pots, not a lot. These are those 10-inch water buckets. These were part of my smallest compost pile in the world rack. If you haven't seen that video, if you want to know what that's all about, just search on smallest compost pile in the world, and these came from that. Okay, so we've got our buckets, we've got our shallots, we've got our soil, our compost, it's there, but also we've got, we've got some Grow, that's the fertilizer we're going to use. Okay. We've got these pop bottles that are stapled together. We're going to be using those as windbreaks, and to hold those in place we've got these rocket sticks, and we've got some water for when we get finished to water the shallots, some gloves to keep our hands clean, and this to mix up our compost, our soil. Okay, so I'll just tidy everything out of this batter and we'll make a start. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to dump these 2 pots of soil into this batter. We're going to add some Grow. We're going to give it a good old mix, then we're going to recharge the pots with the soil. Hi Mop. Hey, Molly's out come to have a look. See that guy? It's a worm, Molly. Can't eat that. Oops. This, incidentally, this is what's left of the compost. The chop and drop that was put on those pots, those buckets to overwinter. That's what's left. Okay, we're just going to incorporate it in now. More worms. You can tell this is good. It's shot through with worms. Now what I will say while I'm doing this is that this is likely to be a short video, and all you're going to see is shallots being planted. But I'm sure when you watch this you'll probably wonder, well, will it work? What can I expect at the end of this? Has it been done before? At least if you've not seen my previous videos, that might be your thought process. Well, what I'm going to do is, at the end of this video, I'm going to put an icon that you can click that'll take you to a video. I think it's entitled Shallots in Pots, Start to Finish, something like that. Can't just recall the title now, but it will show you from previous years shallots being planted just the way I'm doing it now, and being harvested at the end of the growing season. So if you're having a go at this, you may want to go to that video just to see what you could reasonably expect to get out of your bucket. Okay, let's add some fertilizer. Grow is the 777 fertilizer. It's a balanced fertilizer. Come on then, how much is that? What quantity? Yeah, you know, don't you? It's not more than enough. It's not enough. It's just enough. That's the quantities we like at home grown veg. Oh, This is mixed better than I thought it would. It really has, because these pots, these buckets have stood on that rack over winter, and they have seen a lot of rain, and I did expect them to be a bit more claggy, a bit more muddy, but hey, look at that. Right, let's pull this to the back of the barrow if we can and make a way for that one of our pots, one of our buckets. Okay, we'll just put these to one side for a minute and we'll fill this bucket. Actually, I might just do this by hand. I know I said I was going to use that shovel, but this is doing okay. Okay, now I'll only do one pot. I'm doing 2 pots today, but I'll only do 1 pot on camera because the second pot will be done just as the first pot's done. Okay. Hey, I like the look of that. Honest, I like the look of that. Right. Watch this. These are the windbreaks. We're going to hold those in position with sticks, but before we do that, we'll just pop a stick down the middle of each of these tubes. Okay. We'll take that off. How's that? Now then, these guys have sat indoors for, it must be 2 months, and they may have roots, they may not, but we'll soon find out when we lift them out of here. Oh, single root, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's our 4 shallots. So we'll just loosen that up a wee bit and sit that on there. We'll loosen that up a wee bit and tuck those roots in. That's it. Loosen that up a bit, tuck that in there, get that root in. Loosen it up a bit, tuck that in there, get that root in. Now then, how's that? 4 shallots in a pot, not a lot, shallots in buckets. You can grow these guys on until they become shallots. Or if you want to, you can actually take them as green onions. You can take them early. Just whenever you want to harvest them, that's when you should harvest them. Drink of water. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give this a go. But watch the video that I'm going to tag onto the end of this. Click the link, go to the video. You'll see these guys being harvested in a previous growing year, and it'll give you an idea of what you could reasonably expect if you're going to give this a shot. Okay, this is Homegrown Veg, signing out.